Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports. Thank you for tuning in to this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you haven't hit the notification bell, now's your time to do that. Hit that notification bell. At the end of the video, if you still don't know how to hit the subscribe button, at the end of the video, there will be a circle with the BWTM logo. Click on that, and that'll show you how to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget also to like our Facebook page, BWTM Sports, BWTM Sports channel group. Of course, apart from liking and subscribing, the next best thing you can do for us afterwards is share the video. Share the video across social media, retweet it, like it, follow us. Thanks. Okay, now this story here that's coming out of America, well, some would call it breaking news. I wouldn't. And for those of you that are regular listeners to BWTM Sports, this wouldn't be breaking news to you. In fact, this would just be news that is being reconfirmed. If you remember back days after Golovkin's win against Varnis Matarosen, where he won that fight, we spoke to Abel Sanchez a day or two afterwards. Do you remember what Abel Sanchez said to us? He said to us live on BWTN Sports, and you were there to ask the questions as well. You were there. And he said, in his own words, we, Team Golovkin, refused to fight Canelo in the rematch because our fighter's health and well-being is more important than the rematch with Canelo. Now, people in the room sat down and went, oh, it's only because of money. When I questioned Abel Sanchez about this, he went, no. At the end of the day, it's about the health and safety of our fighter. That is why we do not want to face Canelo in the rematch. And we don't, and the WBC and the way they've done this situation now is a mess. And he explained about the testing. So he said all the time, during now the ban and a couple of weeks before the actual bout would be, that's when the WBC would test Canelo. But by then, what Sanchez was kind of alluding to is that if Canelo is on the stuff, he could still be cycling it off before the fight is actually before fight time. So he thinks that what the WBC have done basically is a joke. So why I'm not surprised Tom Laughlin has come out and said no to a Canelo rematch. I'm not surprised, because when Abel Sanchez said Team Golovkin, I think him and Tom had already spoken about it. Now Oscar De La Hoya has also said now, no, we don't want to fight Golovkin next for Canelo. Canelo's got other options. Now check this out here. This is what I find quite funny. Canelo and Abel Sanchez have had their differences, obviously, in the lead up to the second fight press conference. Obviously, Sanchez and Canelo had their bit to say to one another. Golovkin and Canelo had something to say to one another. And now it's got worse now, because obviously the video that Golovkin and Sanchez did together with Golovkin in the no draw, hashtag no draw, that didn't help. And of course, Abel Sanchez eating the beef or the meat, which I asked Abel about whether it was contaminated or not. I wouldn't know if Abel needed to be tested. He laughed. The whole of that interview, in depth, talks about why they would say no to the Golovkin Canelo 2. Now, it's quite funny because on this channel, Sanchez admitted and said quite openly the guy they would like to fight again is Danny Jacobs. Now, at the time, the Varnis fight, I think Jacobs had other commitments, or the fight was too soon. So they're looking for Jacobs to fight Golovkin again in September. Now, check this out. Because Golden Boy, there's some bad feeling between Golden Boy and Golovkin and Abel Sanchez. What they're going to try and do is probably try and fight Jacobs as well. Now, if Canelo's team are smart, they take the Jacobs fight so that Golovkin doesn't get to fight him in September. And if Golovkin doesn't fight in September, and Billy Joe Saunders doesn't want to fight Golovkin in September, it freezes Golovkin out. It freezes Golovkin out until maybe the end of the year. So Golovkin's got to find somebody else to fight. So unless Saunders is available in September, and that all depends on what happens with his fight with Martin Murray. A lot of people expect him to beat Martin Murray, but then a lot of people expecting Lee Selby to beat Warrington, and we'd be having Selby versus Frampton now, and we don't have that. So it is what it is. We'll see the winner of Saunders and Murray, and then I think Golovkin wants a winner. I think Golovkin's obviously hoping that Saunders is going to be that winner. So we just have to wait and see how that works out. Let's see what you're all saying in the room here. Hey, been subscribed since Ali was heavyweight champion. Health comes first. Floyd Mayweather. Free Tommy Robinson. Lawrence Williams says, what's good? I'm good. I'm good, Lawrence. I'm good. Hi, Ingram. Interesting news. It is interesting news, but I've no surprise. It's no surprise to us, as you know, that Abel Sanchez said before no to a Canelo rematch. So it looks like the team have stood together on this decision now. And I'm going to post the interview at the end of this UA Boxing News. I sent them that interview about a month back, so I hope they did something with it. GGG Saunders BT pay-per-view. GGG and Dimitrenko. Deverenko in September. GGG versus Murat in Tokyo in December. Well, yeah, I think that yes, that's interesting. But I think Abel Sanchez was questioning this Deverenko, his last fight. He said, have you seen who this guy's been fighting? It's an absolute joke. Then he said Murat would be good. GGG versus Murat would be the fight that I think Sanchez wants Murat next, because he says we're talking about marketability. At this stage of G's career, he wants guys that are marketable, that can sell a fight. He says that Murat can sell a fight because of the stadiums and because of his own fan base out in Japan, or I think it's Japan. So that's where Golovkin. So they're trying to. I think they're trying to get out that defense. Actually, they're going to try and get out that defense and fight Murat. I think Murat's got a belt, if I'm correct. So I think they're going to try and fight Murat for the belt. That's what I understand. I could be wrong there, but that's what Abel Sanchez said. He wants to fight Murat or Jacobs. They're the two fights they want. What this Deverenko, they not interested in Deverenko fight, because they said, well, okay, yeah, he's a decent fighter, but who is he? Who knows him? The WBA regular. There you go. So they want the Murat fight. They want Golovkin to fight Murat for the WBA regular title, and of course his titles. So really, truly, I think it's the only one belt to pick up then, isn't it? So I don't think they're very interested in Deverenko. I really don't think that fight's going to happen. I think they're going to try and get out of that, according to what Abel Sanchez was telling me. And so far, everything Abel Sanchez has said is coming to pass. So let's just see. I mean, that both teams could just be negotiating and holding out for something else, percentage-wise, and shopping around to see what else they can make. But I guess the biggest fight out there would be Golovkin versus Canelo 2. Does Golovkin versus Saunders bring in that much money? Does Golovkin versus Murat bring in that much money? I think Canelo versus Jacobs brings in some good money there as well. Hearn's deal is a joke. 1 billion is pure marketing speak. Well, we know Hearn's a liar anyway. He's a pathological liar. And he said on our channel, again, Eddie Hearn, bullshit and a smile. Go check out our interview with Eddie Hearn, a bullshit and a smile. That's what he said. Within the first minute of me interviewing him, that's what he said. I'm a second-hand car salesman. I'm a bullshit with a smile. So anybody who looks in your face and tells you that his operation is about a bullshit and a smile, and he said it out of his own mouth, that's not me making it up, then that's the foundation of the kind of individual you're dealing with. But he's a promoter, so he's honest. That's what he's about. So why are you surprised? I mentioned that this deal was coming about. I did mention it, didn't I? I mentioned it before a deal was announced. So I'm not surprised. And I don't know why people were so excited about it. But people, listen, this generation of boxing fans spend more time kissing the ass of Eddie Hearn than they do kissing the ass of the actual fighters. I don't know what people fight because they, I didn't know Eddie Hearn was a boxer. Yeah, but anyway, I don't get involved with it all anyway. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave the Golovkin. I'm going to leave the interview out there with Abel Sanchez talking about breaking down this Golovkin versus Canelo 2 fight and why it's not going to. They don't think it's going to happen and why they don't want it to happen without Canelo being properly tested. And of course, I think Canelo will fight Spike in September, Jacobs in December. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Possibility. What I'd like to see actually is Canelo go and fight Murat. That'd be really good. I'd like to see Canelo go fight Murat. Can he win WBA? That would be a smart move. Take Canelo and get him to fight Murat. That's what I would do. Forget the Jacobs fight Murat, and then fight Jacobs in the December for the WBA title. That's what I would do. If I was Golden Boy, I'd go after Murat. Scupper GGG plans. If I'm Golden Boy, I do that. Then you get a WBA, a regular title to negotiate with, and then you can do your own thing. Defend your titles that way. Tyson City build up a Briggs fights. That could happen. No, I'm not interested, to be honest. I'm not interested. Not interested. So, right. That's it. Team Golovkin say no to Canelo rematch. Race to Jacobs. We'll see. Evening, everybody. Well, I'm out. It's only a short video I'm doing here. Again, for more information about this situation regarding Team Golovkin, say no to Canelo rematch and race to Jacobs, check it out. I will add at the end of it the Abel Sanchez interview, so you can check that out as well. The links to that. Before I disappear, are there any particular videos you'd like me to do? Because I ain't got a clue what you'd like me to talk about. I've talked about Joshua Wilder. In fact, I think the fight should be in Africa, personally. But neither here nor there. So if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about the fight, if not, I'm off. Take care. And don't forget to share this video. I'm out.